Hello fellow makeup lovers, how are you guys doing today? Welcome back to another day of Indie Miss. I thought it was about time that we do another indie makeup releases. There's been a few things coming out that I have opinions on, so I was excited to sit down and film this for y'all today. I want to go ahead and just quickly give credit where it's due. I know I say it every single time, but I'm so grateful to Aniela Kanikvis and Samantha March for inspiring me to start this series. I put a little twist on it because I try to focus specifically on indie makeup, and then if there's any mainstream releases that I'm really wanting to talk about, I throw them in at the end, and I try to keep it under 3. That's like my rule now. But if you are wanting to hear more about indie makeup and just indie focused content, please don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. I also have all the Instagram accounts that I use for all the photos and everything linked in my description box. So let's just go ahead and jump on in. Alrighty, so actually the first release that I have screenshotted here that I wanted to talk about, I ended up filming with today, so I'll just go ahead and show it to you because it's in front of me. This is the new Midas Cosmetics Artistry Palette Volume 1. Volume 2. I do have a video coming soon with this. I'm not sure if it's live yet or not. So I was sent this in PR, but I was originally intrigued to purchase this based on the color story and it being a really affordable option if you're wanting to get into grungy tones. So if you want to see my thoughts, I have a full video coming soon, but if this wasn't sent to me in PR, I would have broke down and purchased it just because I was so curious, and it's so cute and tiny and curated and grungy. Next we have a really tiny little sneak peek, and this is from Menagerie Cosmetics. It looks like a new palette, so it says Flight, and I'm guessing it's going to be a bat inspired palette, and it says it's going to be coming in 2021. I was trying to creep because the very bottom says Artistry P, and then it doesn't look like the next letter is A. So I am very intrigued to see what that ends up being, and if I know myself at all, I'll probably end up buying it. And then next we have a new foodie box from Glamlight that just released, and at the time I'm filming this, it is still available, so I'll leave that in the description box. I'll tell you if it's available or not, but this is their Chocolate Factory edition, and I was a little bit surprised by this coming out just because it was literally released 1 week after their last foodie box, which I have here. I have the foodie holiday box, and I bought it for myself because I was just wanting the things that were inside, but also I know that it's not going to be restocked, and I don't know if anything inside is ever going to be restocked. So please let me know if you want to see me do a video on this or not, because I'm kind of torn at this point, just because it's like, what's the point of doing a video on something you guys will never be able to get? But maybe some of you bought it and you want to see a look, whatever. So please feel free to leave your feedback down below. But I was surprised to see this one literally released a week later. I just feel like that's a little close, a little too close for me. Probably would have bought it still if I liked what was inside of it, but for me, I felt like majority of the products in here I wouldn't use. So there's a new candy bar palette which had, I think, 3 different highlighters, or 2 highlighters and a bronzer, and they just seemed like shades that wouldn't all work on my skin tone. I've gotten a lot better about not buying face palettes unless I feel like I could use every single shade. There is a chocolate donut palette which looks so adorable. Now I wish I had a chocolate donut. Wow, I did not realize I was hungry till just then, but this looks super cute. It's such an adorable little neutral palette. That's the only thing I really wanted in the box, because there's also 3 pairs of lashes, and then the s'mores and the hot chocolate lip glosses. I'm pretty sure that I own both of those already, so unfortunately I wish that the chocolate donut palette had just been sold by itself, and I probably would have picked it up, because it looks very cute. I don't know if it'll ever be sold by itself, but I decided to pass on the box as a whole. But if you are looking at this and you're curious about the entire thing, like I said, right now it's still available, and it's a pretty good deal if you like everything that's in the box. And then next we have a new palette, and a brand I really haven't heard of till now. They are called Yazmin's Glam Room, and this is their Pink Candyland collection. I was really intrigued by this. That's another loud plane. I feel like my videos now are just going to be so full of different buzzing noises in the background. I'm sorry. Hopefully it's not too bothersome, but I have a limited amount of time to film, so we're just going to keep going. So this palette intrigued me personally because, for one, the packaging looks really cool. From my understanding, the brand is like hand bedazzling and like handcrafting each and every single palette to look like this little Candyland theme, which I think is really, really cool and unique. And I appreciate brands like taking something which, like, the inside kind of makes the palette look like something a little bit cheaper, but taking that and putting their own spin on it, making it really, really unique. Something else that intrigued me about this palette was just looking at the shimmer shadows in this picture, and like the way that they look pressed down. It looks like this brand might be hand making their palettes. I'm not sure if these shadows are handmade or not. I'm curious to go look, but it kind of looks like they are, and the palette overall looks really, really cute. I don't know if the one shade in there is a pressed glitter, but it looks like there's a really stunning duochrome, and I don't know, I think it looks like a really cute color story. Very like soft, very pastel, not what I think about for winter for me personally, but it definitely caught my attention, and I'm curious to see what else they do. And then there is a new palette here, and I just thought this was funny. I posted it because it was funny, and this was actually something my sister sent me because she saw it in a Facebook group, and she doesn't keep track of indie brands, but this is from Bad Beauties. Leaving a little blank there because we like to keep it PG here, but this is their MRE palette, which, if you're not familiar, and from the comments it seemed like some people weren't familiar, an MRE is like a meal that's already ready to go, and it's basically like military members have them for like different combat and like just different things. Like, and they're very, very high calorie, all in like this tiny little package. It's like a military thing. The only reason I even know is because I have so many family members in the military. Some of the names are like bread, dried fruit, mac and cheese, Skittles. Sometimes Skittles are in MREs. So I thought that was cool. And then also seeing the actual palette, as much as I don't need another rainbow palette, I felt like the shimmers in here look so, so intense and beautiful. Very, very stunning. For me, even though it makes me laugh, I don't feel inclined to buy it. And also, they were marketing themselves as being vegan and cruelty-free while also selling mink lashes, which is normally a reason why I wouldn't buy from a brand. I mean, I'm always open to them being educated and changing, but currently, if you're selling mink lashes, I don't consider that to be cruelty-free, so I don't buy from brands that do, or at least I try my absolute best not to if I know about it. So this is a pass for me, but it did make me laugh. I think it's cute. And also, from what I could tell, it looks like they are a Black-owned brand. And then next we have a new shade that I wanted to share with you guys from Clionadh, and also a date for their next what am I trying to say? Their next stained glass restock. This is the shade Regal, and it looks really, really beautiful. Probably gonna end up buying it because I want to make a very, very small order when they restock. So the restock is going to be on December 18th. Oh, that's tomorrow. Oh, hopefully I can post this before then. I'm going to try and get this video up before then so I can make sure that this is live. It's going to be at 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, so that's going to be 8 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, and I'm excited about it. I really want to pick up one or two jeweled multi-chromes just because I've been told so many times I really, really need to try them. Don't know which ones to get yet because I'm a little overwhelmed, but I think tonight I'm going to do like some video stalking, watching a bunch of different reviews and stuff, and see which jeweled multi-chromes speak to me the most. So I'd be curious to see if you're going to pick up anything. And then next we have some new collaborations that Juvia's Place did, which these, I'll just say right off the bat, I'll leave them both on screen for y'all, but these aren't going to be for me because they both have pressed glitters in them, but I do think that they're really cute. I think they look like really nice little color stories. I really love quads, so seeing them as a quad I think is cute. I mean, I was excited for the blue one to see that Fumi got another collaboration because I really love the original palette that she did, and this looks like such a stunning smoky color story. If that top shade was just a metallic and not a glitter, I would be down for this. I would get it so fast. It looks really, really cute. And then the other one is a collaboration with the Melissa. I'm not familiar with her, but again, it looks really, really cute. It's like more of like a rosy toned smoky palette. So I'm gonna pass on these, but I think they look beautiful. And then we have a new palette here, which I feel like this has been sneak peeked for a while and I just haven't talked about it yet, but I thought may as well throw it in today because it's available now. This is the new Storybook Cosmetics Starry Night Palette. I feel like that buzzing is still going. I'm like, I don't know when it's gonna stop. And this is really, really pretty. Obviously inspired by the Van Gogh painting, and I do like the color story. I feel like it matches the painting. It looks cute, but at the same time, for some reason, I just don't have like this giant urge to go buy it. Like, I really do like it. I don't know, I can't even explain it. I guess I'm just happy thinking that it's cute from afar, not feeling like I need to own it. And then let's see, I've got some mainstream. Oh, here, this is one thing I want to talk about. This is the new collaboration between Couture and StaticJon. If you're not familiar with John, that is Katie's husband. I'm like, do I know Katie's last name? I don't know that I do. But I'm sure if you watch a lot of beauty YouTube, you know who I'm talking about. Desi, Katie, John, Steven, you know. Well, John did a collaboration with Couture, and it's called the Club Daddy Collection. I want to say, if I'm wrong, that's embarrassing, but I'm pretty sure that's what it's called. And it looks really, really cute. Like, the actual color story, the palette looks beautiful. I think this is already available. Part of me does want to buy the eyeshadow palette just because it looks so pretty. And I mentioned to you guys that Couture is definitely one of the brands I'm wanting to try more from. But again, I don't feel like, ooh, I absolutely need to own this palette. So maybe I'll just wait. I'm sure there'll be plenty more releases to come along. And then next we have a release that literally the moment I saw this picture, I went on the website and I made an order. I just couldn't help myself. This is from Danessa Myricks. It is their new Balm contour, and this sounded like the bomb. I'm sorry, that was uncalled for. There's 8 different shades it looks like, and it looks like a really, really beautiful shade range. Truly something here for everyone. I was excited about this because I feel like everything I've tried from Danessa Myricks has been extremely high quality, and she just does the most beautiful, healthy, glowy face products. Like, it's a whole vibe. I have a full video that I did reviewing her products, like a full face worth of her products, quite a bit, that I can leave in the cards right here, I believe, for you guys. Or was I'm pretty sure right here, in case you want to watch that. But when I saw this, I was like, yes, absolutely. The shade light one looks really, really nice. So I decided to buy it and go ahead and give it a go. Hopefully it'll be on Beautylish soon, but I literally couldn't even wait. I was like, I'm just gonna buy it from her website. Like, I need it. I'm really, really excited to try that out, especially because, like, I mean, I saw it, I thought it was cute. Like, it seemed like something I would use a lot, but when I read the description for it, I'm just going to take the time to throw this in here because it sounds amazing. It says it's an easy to use, weightless, super blendable, buildable balm to give your cheekbones a natural, effortless, yet impactful, lifted and sculpted appearance. It says that it's infused with hyaluronic acid, vitamin E, flower extract, meadow foam seed oil to hydrate and nourish the skin. So it's supposed to actually have different skin benefits. And then it says that you can use your fingers, a sponge, a brush. And one of the things that really stood out to me for the claims is that you can apply it over powder. So it's a cream product you can apply over powder. Sometimes cream products over powder can get a little funky. So I just thought overall I was really, really excited about this one, and I had to get it. So hopefully you guys want to see me review it. I think those are all the indie releases, and I had 3 quick mainstream things to throw in at the end. The first is from Fenty Beauty, and I honestly can't believe the amount of self-control that I've had to not purchase one of these yet, but they came out with new lip glosses, and they are like a cream version. The shade on the very top in this photo, the nude pinky shade, is just everything to me. The thing is, I know I really don't need another gloss. I don't even need a reason to go on Sephora, and but they do have the code for free shipping on any order. Dang. I was gonna say I was justifying it as I didn't even need to think about trying to get free shipping and spending the money to get to free shipping, but that is true. That is true. It's like the 2 little, like, you know, the angel and the devil, and one's like, don't even think about it. The other's like, there's free shipping. But anyways, I've had a lot of self-control by not buying it yet. I think that this is a really smart idea. And also the one on the bottom, the like terracotta orangey nude, looks really, really cute as well. I'm sure I'll end up trying them eventually. Maybe they'll do like a holiday kit next year and I'll get some. That's a really long time away though. I don't know. They look really beautiful though. So one mainstream release that I did buy just because I was really hoping that this was gonna be a dupe. This is from Elf Cosmetics. And they released their new Camo CC Cream, and it says that it has color correcting full coverage natural finish with a broad spectrum SPF 30 sunscreen. That sounds so much like the IT Cosmetics CC Cream with the full coverage, the sunscreen. Hopefully this is dewy. I have a friend who works for Ulta, and she told me, she DM'd me and said that they were specifically told that to get, what was it? Something along the lines of people like the IT Cosmetics and they would like this one. Like it was kind of like a sales pitch or something like that. So that kind of even eased me into more wanting to buy it, because at first, of course, I was like, ooh, that's a dupe. But then hearing that from her, I was like, I really, really need to try this. They also had free shipping. So I went ahead and purchased the lightest shade, and I think it was like $14 or $15. Still more than I'd want to spend for a foundation from e.l.f., but definitely way less than the IT Cosmetics one, which I just repurchased because I am a mess and I love it so, so much. I am really hoping to, I just want to see something real quick. The e.l.f. Cosmetics one, I wonder if their shade range is better, because the IT Cosmetics shade range is definitely lacking. A lot of the deeper shades I've heard are very, very gray toned, and even the shade that I use is a little bit too dark for me. I like mixing it in with like a lighter BB cream, or I don't use it as much when it's like the middle of winter. So I just want to creep real quick and see how many shades they have. It seems like they have 20 different shades, and they have like a fair, neutral, warm and cool, a light neutral, warm and cool, medium neutral, warm and cool, tan neutral, warm and cool, deep neutral, warm and cool, and then also 2 different warm riches and a neutral rich shade. So I'm impressed by that, definitely. If you've been wanting to try the IT Cosmetics and you've heard so much hype about it and you didn't have a shade there, then maybe this would be for you, because they have a way better shade range. And even me, I'm hoping that the fair one is a little bit lighter than the fair that I have from IT Cosmetics. So I'm really excited about that. Hopefully it'll come in soon. And even though it's not an indie brand, I definitely plan on doing a video comparing the two, just because I love the IT Cosmetics one so, so much. And it seems like the e.l.f. could be a better alternative. The last mainstream release that I wanted to mention that caught my attention is the new wine palette from Colourpop. Okay, I mean, I'm gonna be honest, this first picture I'm gonna leave on screen, I saw this and I was like, okay, what are they doing over there at Colourpop? Like, this looks so bland, like so many of the shades look so similar. I just wasn't seeing the vibe. But then I saw this picture swatched out, and I believe this is makeup just for fun, right? Yes, it is. I knew Amanda's arm. This is makeup just for fun. And to be fair, she makes everything look beautiful, but this swatch picture definitely helped me because it looks like there's a little bit more variety in the shades. It looks like a really stunning palette. It kind of reminds me of Melt She's in Parties, but a little less purple and a little bit more red, but kind of a similar vibe. So I want this, but also I'm talking myself out of it because I literally just got 3 different wine palettes from HipDot that I need to try out. How many wine inspired palettes does a girl need? Not that many. All of them. All right, so those are all the new releases I wanted to talk about today. I really, really hope you enjoyed this video, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.